Another example that I'll be giving is let's say you are driving on the road and you met a car accident. So you stop, you park your car on the side of the road, and you try to approach the car to see if you could help, but you realize that there's sparkling of fire from the car, and there's possibility of the car catching fire. If you approach the scene to save individuals there, and you know your per your calculation, you think you may end up dying with them, you are supposed to wait, call for help, call 911, call for the ambulance, call for the fire service. You are not expected to approach that scene, because that scene is not safe for you to approach. So this same thing is being carried out to the examination room. When you start your osce station, being assessment, being implementation, being evaluation, you need to check for scene safety before you start. That's the first thing you need to do. You check for the scene safety before you start. Another thing that makes people fail is performing hand hygiene. Then people tend to forget how to perform the hand hygiene. Maybe examination pressure, they will forget to apply either alcohol rub, or they're using the water and soap based system, and using the WHO accepted hand hygiene procedure, and forget to verbalize it. So it's one thing that you should just wash your hand, but if you don't perform it as is required, it's a failure. And the osce is an easy examination to take, but they will fail you based on one of these petty things, and people have to be aware of this. Another thing that I would like to talk about is introduction, establishing of rapport. So after that, you need to approach your patient, establish rapport, tell the patient who you are. You can't just approach the patient and start working on the patient. You need to tell the patient who you are. You need to create that cordial relationship between you and the patient, in order to make the patient feel relieved and less stressful. You need to establish rapport, introduce yourself, tell who you are, and then tell the person that you're in for such or that procedure. Another thing that people forget to do is ID checking and allergic checking. I normally combine these together. So after you establish rapport, you need to check for the right patient. So you need to check the patient ID. The ID band is normally on the patient's wrist. So you ask the patient that you would like to confirm his name, his date of birth, and his house address. You need to do that. Failure to do that is automatically failure. And allergic checking should be done at the same time you are doing the ID